3 or 4 projects sitting in that 15 to 20 ETH range, right? So we have CloneX, we have Azuki, Doodles, and we have Cool Cats. One or multiple of them break past like the 20 ETH barrier. All of them are sitting around 15 to 20. And then we have Bored Apes like a mile ahead.
Welcome back to Investment Tribe, where you've subscribed because you want to learn all about cryptocurrencies, NFTs, and other digital assets. Don't forget to leave us a thumbs up and enable the notifications so you'll be alerted whenever we post a new video. In this video, we will be sharing some tools and strategies to tackle this NFT bull run that's happening right now. We will be looking at the hottest trends in the market today so that you can potentially maximize your profit. But first, an important disclaimer. We're not financial advisors. We're just enthusiasts in this field. So don't take this as professional advice and invest at your own risk. Let me start by showing you some NFT market analytics, specifically in the OpenSea platform. Last month had been a phenomenal period for NFTs. We saw some record-breaking numbers in terms of volume. The third highest volume day in the history of NFTs happened on the 9th of January with 261 million. And just 11 days into January, the market is on the verge of beating the monthly record of $3.42 billion transacted back in August. So this is undoubtedly a good sign. Another sign that the NFT market is growing at a much faster rate is the number of registered users who made at least one transaction. Again, January is record-breaking as it beats the record of 362,000 people back in December. And they are nearing 1 million different users that have made at least one transaction since OpenSea's launch. It certainly shows that the user growth rate is much faster than we ever anticipated. The next one we'll be looking at is the whole NFT market in general and how it's compared to the traditional global fine arts market. In 2020, the latter had about $50 billion market evaluation, while the whole NFT space had $41 billion value in 2021. So we can see that if this trend continues, NFT will surpass the fine arts this year. Moving on to the other big news, the Bored Ape Yacht Club is the fourth to surpass the 1 billion mark in terms of total traded volume. The first one is Axie Infinity. No surprise there as it's becoming one of the massive games right now. They now have a total of $3.8 billion worth of transactions. The second one is CryptoPunks and the third is Art Blocks. This four had reached 1 billion mark in less than a year. So it's certainly a good sign, especially that other NFT collections are on the verge of reaching 1 billion, like the NBA Top Shot and Mutant 8 Yacht Club, which is also under the Bored Ape Yacht Club. So as you can see, so much money has circulated the whole NFT sphere as we speak. Next, we will show you the specific NFT collections that are getting traction right now. And they're pretty easy to notice since they are derivatives of similar art styles that's been popular for quite some time now. I think some of you might know what I'm saying, but for those unfamiliar, there is a specific trend right now in OpenSea that is getting relatively popular in terms of sales. Their certain art styles are very similar to Doodles and Cool Cats. They are simple yet very colorful and cute characters too. So pleasant to look at and easily adaptable. These two are some of the best sellers right now in OpenSea. That is why other artists are following their path. These other collections are heavily inspired by Doodles and Cool Cats and are performing well right now. Alien Friends, Crypto Morris, COOLMANS Universe, The Indifferent Duck, Koodles, Little Lemon Friends, and Dead Fellas. And we expect that other artists will follow suit and adopt this style and aesthetic that Doodles and Cool Cats popularized. So this leads us to one of the first strategies. It seems that a certain art style will become very popular, and so other artists would like to adopt that style for their own collection. It's because many people will want to buy from these popular collections. In our case, Doodles and Cool Cats. But they don't have the capital, so what they would do is just look for the cheapest alternative. And not just the style and aesthetic we're talking about here. It can be because it came from a famous NFT artist, the utility, the project's founders, etc. It can be a bit riskier if you buy the cheaper alternative because it's not that popular. But there's still some great potential there for profit as long as the trend continues. Another trend that I'm noticing right now actually took the top spot in terms of ranking. It's the Crypto Skulls collection. It's these pixelated skulls with different colors and designs. They're very hot commodities right now and selling for like 1 Ethereum. But you might be asking, why are they so popular? Because this project goes way back in 2019 and this is the second 10,000 NFT profile picture collection next to CryptoPunks. It's a big deal for the community to reach this milestone. When CryptoPunks did it, it added a lot of value to the collection and inspired other creators. Another reason is that a sizable portion of the community is focused on collecting some of the oldest NFTs. In the NFT sphere, 2019 is considered one of the oldest. So what I'm saying is that if CryptoPunks and CryptoSkulls were to release in 2021 or this year, I firmly believe that they will not sell that much. So the trend here that is happening is called historical NFTs. CryptoSkulls got talked about and became so popular because it's the second profile picture collection ever to exist. And that alone can add a ton of value to the NFT. That's why I assume that there will be higher demands for other older NFT collections in the short-term future. And there are other NFTs older than CryptoSkulls, like Etheria, which is the first NFT ever to exist, and Pixelmap, which is the second or third, but the oldest NFT that is actually available on OpenSea right now. We can hope these collections will get some traction through word of mouth. Who knows? At the end of the day, these are collectibles. So if you like these NFTs, then you should buy them. But don't expect anything. We're just assuming based on the trend right now. The last that I want to show you is DAO related NFTs. Now, this one's really not trending as of the moment, but we're still keeping watch. Especially this one particular collection called Link's DAO. They plan to create a modern golf and leisure club and reimagine the traditional country club. The NFTs they're selling will allow for community access, governance, and a wide variety of perks and games in the near future. We became interested because they raised $10.4 million within just 2 days. And now they're planning on buying an actual golf course that you can only get access to if you purchase the NFT. So it's exciting that they're taking the concept of the classic country club and putting a modern NFT spin. If this trend becomes successful, we should expect to see others following suit, but maybe with different concepts and goals. Those three are the types of trends that we have high hopes for, because we think this will give you a much better opportunity in terms of flipping to make a profit. The demand certainly is spreading from the main collections like Doodles, Cool Cats, and CryptoPunks into these other collections that have either similar styles or street creds. All I'm saying is that in the NFT sphere, trend is everything. If one collection becomes so popular, you should look for why it became so popular in the first place and find other collections that have the same narrative. It's a great starting point in investing in NFTs if you're unsure where to put your money. But then again, trends are unreliable narrators, so be very cautious. Next, we give you some ways or tools to spot these trends and how to identify them. The first one is, of course, OpenSea. They have the top ranking list available on their website for easy viewing. It's a great reference to know which collection is trending right now and performing well. The second tool for me is definitely Twitter. I mean, all of the artists and creators are probably on Twitter. That is where they announce and advertise their stuff. So if you want to get in the action first, you should have a Twitter account. And you can find discussion and insights into what is going on in the markets. It's a source of great information, especially for NFT related news. But just beware of troll accounts and scammers. The last tool that we will share with you is the website called IC-Tools. Much like in OpenSea, they have the list of trending NFT collections and how much volume is happening. The best part is that you can sort based on a time period. Because as we all know, transactions in blockchains are so fast. So you can see the trend 1 minute ago, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, and 30 minutes, as well as 12 hours ago and even 3 days ago. So it's a great place to analyze what's going on in the markets. Another excellent feature for IC-Tools is their Discover tab, which allows you to see the top mints, meaning new NFT collections that are released daily. You can see here the top new collections with the highest traction and most hype based on the number of people minting the project, and you can also sort by time period. So that's it for our video. Those are the strategies and tools that we're using that help us in maximizing our profit in the NFT sphere. It's definitely a great time to get in on the action because the NFT space is having a bull run right now. Many collections have an uptick and are going so well, but keep in mind that there's still the possibility of a downturn, so be very cautious. Well, that's all for now. This is Investment Tribe. See you again tomorrow. Keep in mind to like, share, and subscribe.